It is news at the center here. White Charity Cricket Club winning the toss and decided to have a ball first. The game is going to start at 11. Catch us soon. Right, good morning once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Gahanga Cricket Stadium. Match day 4. Game number 7 here. Gahanga Queens taking on Charity. Charity winning the toss and elected to have a ball first. It is a reduced match because of the wet condition and the rain that we received yesterday. So if you look at the screen there, the ball has run up and your right side there. Those are some wet patches that we've been waiting for them to dry up. Good enough, the sun has come up. They are the team list. Charity Women's Cricket Club, the captain Diane Bimenyimana Irajena, Sonia Ishimwe Dusabibung, Diane Isabayo Sandrine, Janet Mbambazi, Kevin Awino, Neema Micheline Nyerandurimana Pacific, Umtoni Wase Celine, Uamahoro Angelique, and Uamahoro Katia. The Gahanga Queens team, Owase Merive, the captain Marekatete Belis, Clarice Umtoni Wase, Cynthia Uwera, Esther Nyeransabimana, Ruth Uimana, Shakira Nyomhoza, Uwase Giovannis, Uwaisaba Clementine. The first ball there comes off the bat of Clarice Umtoni. There's a long on in place for that particular shot, opening the ball as usual for Charity is Pacific Nyirandorimana. 1 run so far scored of the first over. 14 overs it is, these both teams are playing. The power play is 4 overs and 2 bowlers are allowed to bowl 4 overs and others 3 overs in Murekatete. 25 matches, 433 runs, the highest of 53. 27 average, very healthy there. She is on strike and I'm not alone here again today. The usual partner for all these 4 days, Bryson Bujingo Kennedy. Welcome.
Well done, Leonardo. Good morning. It's a beautiful morning here. The game was delayed due to the outfield, how it has been looking, but now you hope we are going to have a wonderful game, playing 14 overs. I think I can't wait to see how they are going to express themselves playing these 14 overs. Use of the feet, trying to go harder. Chance of there. The ball, that's a huge hit, use of the feet. The ball all the way traveled the boundary. That's a huge 6 there from Belize Murekatete.
Good shot there from Belize Murekatete, going for the huge maximum 6 use of the feet. Again, I think if you are to compare these teams judging from the way they played in the T10, this reduced games always favors Gahanga Queens more because they've got a lot of batters that attack the ball early on who are used to shorter version of the game. You look at that shot that Belize Murekatete faced. Off the first delivery, use of the feet, then it goes, there's a long on and long off in place, but there was not even anywhere closer to catching that ball. Again, waited for that one. Hit down on the ground through the covers for 4. Murekatete Belize on fire here, already on 10 after 3 deliveries. So this is what I'm saying here now, that if you are to compare these two teams, judging from they have played against each other during the same tournament, the T10 again, it favors more of Gahanga Queens than Charity. So how much more runs are Gahanga Queens going to put? Look at that shot, well waited for it, well placed again from Murekatete Belize. So the most important thing is for Belize is to make sure that she stays a bit more longer playing those shots, again being more positive here going forward. Again, the weight well placed again, good fielding there from Neema Micheline at point. Seems to be positive here again. Charity Cricket Club being boosted by winning yesterday again. So going forward, and Gahanga Queens are yet to lose a game so far. So it's going to be interesting to see how many runs are they going to put on the board. End of over number 1. The score is on 12-0. A big over there to start off from Gahanga Queens. Not a good start for Nyirandorimana, who has been bowling very well the game that she has played. In comes the captain, Diane Bimenyimana. She said they want to make sure that they restrict Gahanga Queens to as much lower total as possible as they can, so that they can fancy their chance of winning. And she said she's looking forward to this game. This is the game that she was hoping to be playing, having been given a good start yesterday, beating one of the strongest team in the league in Hampshire. She said Now they've come back on their feet and hoping that that form continues today.
It's just a good start from Gahanga Queens batters there. Let us see how they're going to maintain. This brings Dian Vimenyimana, captain of Charity Cricket Club, on attack, coming in from the Lodi end. Let us see with the experience has got, has outswing there, how Bell is going to go again with that swing there. That's a quick single there. She picked on the leg side and managed to get a quick single. That's a good landing between the wicket there. Let us see. If you look at many games here, Diani Menyimana has been dismissing Clarissa Umutonu Wase that have been dismissed. All games that they played together. Leonard, if you look at Diani Menyimana, all games that Gahanga Queens have been playing with that kind of swing, that balls that comes inside. For the right hander, it's outswing. For the left, the ball comes inside as an in-swinger. Sometimes she has been dismissing her. Let us see if she have got a plan today.
Yeah, if she manages to bowl it around that off-stump, I'm telling you, Clarisse is not someone who always covers that off-stump. If she manages to bowl it a bit more full on that off-stump, getting the ball to come into Clarisse's legs, to attacking that off-stump, I think she's going to bring trouble to Clarisse. So let's hope she understands. They've played together. She's the captain in the national side. They've been together, so I hope she understands Clarisse's challenges in terms of covering that off stump. So it's going to be a challenge. But if she bowls around middle and leg stump, that ball is going to go outside. There's only one guy on that. There you see now, she's being smart, bowling a bit more wide away from Clarisse Umutonu, who's not even, if you look at the way she's moving there, in as much as you want to play that shot, I'm seeing half of mid stump and the whole of off stump, which means he's not anywhere closer to playing that particular delivery. So it's smart bowling there from the captain of Charity.
That's just well said. Let us see how. It's already 2 dot balls. She picked it. That was a good call, good communication between the wicket there. Already 3 dots. She faced it. Then that's where she needs to be more smart here. If she's just struggling with that, let us try to find a way. Just go to another end. They just keep ball ticking. That's the main thing that she can do here. After getting a good start, because she have not been surviving power play. Look at that delivery. It's just a wide ball there. She just keep saying there's sometimes you just when you're opening with your partner and it's at the beginning you say, this person I saw she's just connecting now. If you look at the approach that she's using, strength to attack. If I'm lucky to have such a kind of a pattern, I just make sure that I keep you on the strike there.
Yeah, very well said there. Again, good shot hit down straight to mid-off. Single taken. Yeah, very well said there. That is what she's supposed to be doing here again, getting off strike a lot, making sure that Belize faces a lot of deliveries and win this power play in terms of runs before they spread the field again. So that is lovely to hear Bryson saying things like that, how he understands these players a bit more better because he spends a lot of time with them at club level. Now, Dian Vimenyimana opting to come round the wicket, last delivery of the over. It's also good to see these tactics being employed by these bowlers, varying their angles. That is what you want to see, bowlers thinking. And off the legs there, off the hips. Another single taken. To end over number 2. 16 runs for no loss. Gahanga Queens being sent in to bat after losing the toss. Mbambazi Janet comes to replace Pacific Nyurimbana from the Mount End to bowl over number 3. And on strike is Belize Murikatete, who has hit 2 boundaries so far, a huge 6 over long on. She comes in to face the experienced Janet Mbambazi. So it's all about questions and answers between the two. The bowler asking questions, the batters will come with clear answers on how to score. The keeper's up on the stumps. Again, up and over, cover there. Belis Murekatete is not stopping, but the outfield is a bit wet and slow. But it chases on from the captain. 2 runs it is. You understand the tactic being used by Kevin Awino there. He understands Janet very much. He comes on up to the stumps. They are not wanting Belis to be using those feet coming down the track, because Janet is someone who bowls a bit more slower. The straight up change of field set, the long off was brought in the circle and a deep extra cover on the boundary, because this is where Janet always bowls those leg cutters away from the body to the right hander, so she's normally get hits there. So that is why you've seen a lot of those adjustments coming in. Hopefully she doesn't bowl a bit more fuller there, because the more fuller she bowls, there's no protection over long off there. Again, there you see a bit of some bounce and a bit of some leg cutter there. You see the ball started, the first line of that ball was just outside leg stump, but it turned into Belis Murekatete there. But the good thing is, at least she manages to adjust and see that. So this is what the threat of players like Janet Mbamba's and the experience, what they possess when they come in to bowl. So a good addition into the charity bowling lineup. Again, another dot. Lovely piece of bowling there from Mbambazi, Janet. Like I said earlier on, only 2 bowlers from the umpires, they say they're allowed to bowl. There are 4 overs and the rest can bowl 3 overs. So it's going to be crucial to see which one of these bowlers from charity is going to be bowling more 4 overs. Again, she goes slow outside of Belis, went for the big hit, but could not manage to connect. Smart bowling there.
That's just well said. She's an experienced bowler there. If I was Murekatete Belis, after missing like such a kind of 3 balls, and that ball, if you look at her, I've been seeing yesterday, Hampshire left-hander bat, Hampshire have been clicking with the leg cutters. If I was her, I can try to give a chance to. That's excellent bowling, getting that extra bounce with that kind of a leg, hitting the ball in the seam, and look at that bowling. That was excellent with the experience from Janet Mbamba's. If I was Belis Murekatete, after playing these 4 dot balls, now it means just the last ball there. Then she needs to just be more creative there and let her go. Then she has got another plan. There's a chance there, but they manage. It's just the end of 3rd over there. The score is 18. If you look at there's logo with the lines on the board. They are nice with compared to the overs they are playing. Getting 18 for 0 for no wicket there, it just makes a sense that side. Yes, basically, the batters of Ganga Queens, if you are batting with a left-hander, you just make sure left-handers are good at playing the leg cutters, because the balls are coming inside. It's easy for them to express their shots.
100 here or plus can be a good score here, because you're playing 14 overs. So that is what I think Gahanga Queens should be aiming for. Just try to target that 100 mark so that you apply pressure on charity. And charity is also trying to make sure that they restrict them to around about 80 and less or 70 and less. Yeah, so it's going to be a tight contest here again. I'm telling you, good game that we are having here in this morning between these 2 teams. Neymar Michelin with the ball in the hand, coming in to replace the captain from the road end. And this is where now you talk about playing calculative cricket. If I give you back your head now as the Gahanga Queens coach, now you've got someone like Nemo, you've seen she has been leaking a lot of runs. Would you not think that this is wise for these 2 guys to target Neymar now to catch up so that they can cover up those Janet Mbamba's overs and the captain's overs?
That's just what I said. Look at that pitch, and she just make it as you have been talking about. That she just picked it and she swept it away all the way to the boundary. Kalisa Umutonwase. That's what I've been talking about. That's excellent. She just strategy. If you look at Clarissa,
look at that ball. It was way wide. If Clarissa had left that alone, it was going to be a wide. But because she was in a good position to control it, because the fine leg is inside the circle, she had a touch on it. So going for 4 runs was a better option for her than getting that extra run. So this is what I'm saying. If you target someone like Neymar, but she's not that kind of a bowler who's consistent. So this is the over that you need to make sure that you make it a monster over. Get a lot of runs, 12, 14 from this over. Then that can be good for you. A good comeback there from Neymar Michelin. And this is what I was saying. I think these are the bowlers that they need to target. You talked about calculative cricket. Obviously, in your dugout, in your changing room, this is what has been the message here. So you gotta pick bowlers to go for, because we know they've got Kevin Awino, they've got Janet Mbambas, they've got Captain. Those are renowned batters. So if you don't work and put more runs on the board, it's gonna be hard for you to defend any total that you guys are gonna put, or that Gahanga Queens is gonna put on the board.
That's just well said there. It's a wide delivery from Nema Micheline. If you just need to be more, as we have been talking about being a calculator, if you're going to pick that kind of a ball, you can see that first ball was short ball, another one's a good ball, which means she's not consistent. That's when you try to get like two boundaries playing over the top there. Good cover drive, there's playing, always playing on the offside region there, over the border, there's no one there except the long on. She's too wide, which means I've given you that gap that gives you a chance to express yourself, and playing some of lofted shots if you're good at. Because just giving a chance like someone who is aggressive like Berize. You just come here and she's good at using the feet, and I know she can try to access that region. Let us see what Nema Michelle can do there. Another shot there, trying to close her arms. Clarissa trying to close her arms. That's when you have been talking about top one there. If you have got people like Clarissa and Mulekatete Belize, all of them, they are batting together. Sometimes it's going to be a challenge here in the commentary, but someone that strikes Clarissa Uwase. Another wide delivery there. Nema Micheline already considered two wides. Balls freelance, which means 6 runs already there on the board, which means there are still remaining almost 3 deliveries to go there.
Yeah, this is what I've been saying now, that this is the bowlers that you need to target, because these are inconsistent bowlers. Again, they are not like Diane, they are not like Janet Mbambas, who are always consistent asking questions. So if I'm Clarissa Mtoniwase, if you look at it, there's a lot of big gap in front of here where Nema is bowling around the legs. If he just hit it over straight to long on there, good quick single there. Again, good running from the two. If he can just hit it over that mid-on, long-on area, there's no one there. But the long-on is a bit wide in between cow and mid-on. That is a gap that is open with where Nema is bowling. I think that is another option where she can get a boundary. Then a big gap again between mid-wicket and square leg again. If she bowls a bit shorter, that is where Clarisse should be targeting. And then on the offside, if she bowls a bit more full again, the covers are inside. If she just throws her hands into that ball, she's going to play that lovely cover drive. But why? Because Clarisse has not been scoring runs on the board for the past 2 games, so that is why she's being a bit too cautious now, playing that supporting role to Belize. Now there is Belize Murekatete. 2 balls left in this over to face Nema Micheline. Long on and long off in place, because they know that she fancies playing in that region. Again, hit hard. Again, taking on Bebish. Dusavi Mungu Murekatete. We saw her yesterday effecting that good run out against Intatwa Hampshire in that same particular position, but this time around the throw was not good enough to get a wicket for them. A good changed charity women's team here from yesterday, the way they've been fielding, the way they've been going about their business. This is what you'd expect from an experienced team, also being the defending champions of the Davabet RCA T10 League, the first edition. So you'd expect a lot of this good fielding again, because they've got a lot of experienced campaigners in their squad. Last delivery, full and straight. Good yoker there from Nema Micheline to close off the over number 4. End of power play, 29 for no loss.
That's just well said. I've been talking about Clarissa just have been falling early. Let us see today how she survived the power play. You never know when I've got a left hand on the wicket there, and the light keeps confusion to the feeding side. To just the end of the power play there, as I've been talking about, 26 runs for no loss after 4 overs gone. That brings Sonia Elijah on attack. Those are the things who bought some flight balls there, trying to access, and I know Belize Murekatete should never hesitate that. She cannot hesitate her with that kind of flight. I like she good at use of the feet there. Let us see. She's just gonna be more cautious with her. If the ball is there in the zone, if you step out, make sure you go in the line, you hit with power. If you can even see there's extra cover, there's a cow corner, there is long on, long off, and deep square. Only 4 feeders outside already now. Belize Mulekatete on the strike there. I can't wait to see the kind of approach he's going to use with such a kind of a ball. Those are sometimes who bowl some loose balls and end up taking you there.
Good start there, but you look at that hesitation of Mbelise. He thought he had two minds there. She wanted to go for the ball, then decided later again. Another slot use of the feet. Kevin Awino not being at her best. We know she's good at those kind of deliveries there. She would have taken that wicket, but because of the awkward bounce that came off that ball, she couldn't hold on to that one and make it to the stumps on time. Belize Mulekatete survived that. That could have been another wicket, first one for Charity, but let's hope Belize Mulekatete will make them pay for missing a chance like that. Shot hard on the ground again, straight to Diane Usavemung in the covers, who does a fantastic job. And I think these are the two options that Belize can use against bowlers like this, the waiting or the stepping out. But if you step out now, you got to make sure that you get to the pitch of the ball. Again, lovely piece of bowling there from Irajena Sonia. 4 dots. Two deliveries left now. Belize Mulekatete needs to do something different here. Either get a boundary or get a one, or a wicket is going to come up here, because we know how much pressure these dot balls put. Again, she tries to go hard at it again, mistiming that one and hit it straight to the bowler. Dot ball number 5. You can even hear the dugout now shouting. Lovely piece of bowling there from Irajena Sonia. That is wide. That could have been a good maiden over there for Irajena Sonia. That is what I talked about, experienced bowlers and inexperienced bowlers not knowing how to bowl the last delivery. You've bowled 5 dot balls against. The simplest thing that you just need to do is just repeat what worked for you in that over, then get it done with the over. Dropped short. Top edge. A good recovery there from the youngster, Sandrine Isabayo at third. Good over there again from Irajena Sonia, except for that wide. Only 2 runs off it. 5 overs gone here. 28 for no loss. Gahanga Queens being sent into bed. Again, another spinner with the ball in the hand. The Umtoni Wase Celine coming in to bowl from the road end. They need to come up with a different plan here. Gahanga Queens. Anything above 190 is going to be a challenge. So this is what they are targeting here. And Charity captain is always pushing a fielders, saying we need at least 60 runs unless we can do it. So let's push on that. And with these slow bowlers that are coming in, they're supposed to be a threat to someone like Belize Mulekatete. Now she's back on strike, and she's the one who we know can be a clean hitter of the ball for Gahanga Queens. The captain is still sitting outside there. She is also a good hitter of the ball, well in form. But you don't want her to come in to be repairing the damage. You want her to come in and step up on the gas. Giovannis Uwase against Shakira Niyomhoza. Those are clean hitters of the ball, but you wouldn't want them to come in when the situation is at this point of time. They need them to come in when they're coming in to do the finishing job. Good captain there from Diane Bimenyimana, bringing in these spinners up.
There was a chance there. Belize, if you look at her bowling, that was a catch. Always call Ishim to say Mungu game changer, but that's how sometimes you need to get. That was an easier catch for her. Belize Mulekatete tried to give a catch in the covers. Another dot ball. You can even see that Leonard, if you're looking such a, if you look at the level she faced, which means she needs just to have been talking about to reflect, refocus, and then you start coming in again. Those are the things that you're going to back up yourself. The slow balls are coming. Use of your feet. Try to be more aggressive. Look at that kind of delivery. You cannot have an option with that kind of delivery there. Look at Belize Mulekatete trying to access the leg side region. If she just normally hit over the top pressure, normally hits all straight to the side screen. all over the border there. There's a chance there. Another dot ball there. If you look at that, should have been started. 24 balls now face 17 lands, which means she's causing a lot of dot balls, which cannot expect from players like Belize Murekatete there.
Credit goes to the captain and the bowlers for Charity here. Again, a wide and good calling there from Umtoniwase Clarice. Good captains there from Diane Bimenyimana, bringing in those slow bowlers again, making it hard for these hard hitters to hit. But now, if I'm Clarice Umtoniwase, they have been there for 10 deliveries. I've seen my other partner struggling on the other end. I think Clarice should be the one taking charge now, being a lefty again, taking charge of this one. Other than just leaving it to Belize Murekatete, you gotta share the responsibility again now. But still, credit goes again to Charity and the bowlers for coming up with that plan. And if you look at the way these bowlers are sticking, it's only that wide that they are bowling. That is, they are giving runs away to Gahanga Queens here. Shot they had on the ground from Umtoniwase Clarice, long off on the boundary. Only one run. If they can go about this playing about rotating strike again, Murekatete Belize and Clarice Umtoniwase in the next 3 overs again, they can get around about 18 or 20 runs. That can take them to 50. Then after that, now you start accelerating again. That should be the plan here. That should have been easy one day. Run missed. Good over there again from Umtoniwase Celine, only getting 2 runs off it. Lovely piece of bowling from the 2 spinners here, Irajina Sonia and Umtoniwase Clarice. Like I said before, I think this is where Belize Murekatete and Clarice needs to re-strategize again. Try to get as many singles as they can during these 3 overs again. Once you get to 8 or 9 overs, if you run a ball, that will get you to 50 runs. You understand? Then from there, you've got 6 overs left, 36 deliverers. Then you can start attacking from there. That can take you to around 80 or 90. So that should be the plan. Instead of Belize wanting to smash everything out of the ground now when she's not timing it well, she can just get the option of hitting it hard on the ground, rotate strike as much as they can. It's a left and right hand combination there. I'm telling you, it's going to cause a lot of problems if they are able to rotate each and every deliver they face. 6 overs gone here, 31 for no loss.
This is a good start from the Gahanga Queens batters. If they can convert that dot balls they have been facing into scoring option, even if they keep rotating the strike, you have been talking about a bad ball always should go somewhere to the boundary, punish it, and there's always that bad ball among Celine and Sonia Ilajana, who have been bowling all her first spell, and captain trusted her, and now she's coming back to bowl again from the mound end there. Let us see. That's a good shot there, but there's a fielder that side. That's a good thing from Kaiser. Good waiting, good timing. That's excellent. You just keep doing that. If Belize can even keep seeing those things instead of not thinking a lot, I know what she thinks. If she faces a lot of balls, sometimes she gets confused. Start putting herself under unnecessary pressure. And as a senior player, have been playing cricket for long, those are the things you can start managing. If things are not coming, you're going to keep rotating the strikers. It's a simple skill that brings you back into the game. If you look at the project score, is 73 lands on the board, which can be easier score to Charity. Trying to go over there. Use of the feet, another 6 there. Belize Murekatete said they cannot state I fetch 5 balls before to your speed. Then let me try to go hard on you. She just needs to keep using that feet well, and if you just go under the ball, that's a brilliant shot from her. Look at that use of the footwork there under the ball. The cow corner feeder, she was not said that ball was over her. She's trying again to go again over the ball at that side region because of the outfield. Under no circumstances, there is a chance of run out there, but Clarissa, that was a piece of good running between the wicket from Clarissa there. That's a good comeback, Mr. Leonard, after facing the first delivery of Sonia and considering only one run. And if you look at it now, already it's 8 runs.
Yeah, that's what you need from the batters. Keep on thinking, keep on coming up with those. Again, use of the feet this time down on the ground. Run out chance. The throw was not one of the best there from Micheline Neymar. It allows these two guys to rotate. So far, 9 runs. This is the overs that Gahanga Queens should be looking for. So it's always about thinking again, being brave at times, sometimes taking those calculative risks. Again, the long on just had to look over the ball. And this is what you need. If it's well connected, that's what you need. So the last 2 deliveries, they just need to keep on rotating again. You've done the hard work, the first balls now. So you just need to keep rotating. Again, goes there, tries to go for the sweep, but because of the 10. Again, 1 run there. So this is what I've been saying all along, that they need to keep on rotating like that. Oh, look at that, they are now on 40. I was talking about 50 after 9 or 8 overs now. Into the 7th over, they're on 42 now. So if they keep on playing along those lines, then the last 4 or 5 overs now, those are the ones that you need to go. 2 6s and 2 4s so far in this inning. Again, she goes big, again, catches the call, the fielder runs, but it bounces in front. Katia Omahoro did not have enough fit and speed to get to that ball. But again, Belis Murekatete, a well-calculated shot, knowing that the fielders are that deep down on the boundary. This is the kind of shot that she should be playing all along, again, as opposed to blocking. 6, 8, 9, 10, 12 runs in this over here. This is a huge over for Gahanga Queens. Diane Bimenyimana needs to come up with another plan again here. Again, Sonia Irajena continues from the other end. Belis Murekatete on strike. We saw what she did too. Current partnership is 43 or 42 deliveries. Belis Murekatete being the major contributor here. And Clarice is only playing the supporting role. So the good thing now is we have seen here Sonia bought a good over against Murekatete. She came back again, but Murekatete got on top. Now there's Celine who bought a good over again, the previous one. What questions does she have now for Murekatete Belis? She needs to support the captain. The captain has trusted them with the ball, so she needs to make sure that she does a fantastic job for the captain. Starts off with a wide. Not a good start of the over there. It's going to be a good game here to watch, I'm telling you, between these two sides. Both of them are strong. Both of them are energetic. They're thinking cricketers. Again, whole punch down there for 1. Umtoniwase, Celine and Umtoniwase, Clarice. Again, another wide down the leg side. Now, this is what I've been saying. Now, the more these 2 batters rotate left and right, it's going to cause a lot of problems because you're going to be adjusting your line. You're going to be adjusting your length. So that is something that they need to take advantage of. But the previous over, she bowled very well there, Celine, to a lefty. But I don't know what's happening now. Drops short again, up and over. 2 is a call. And 2, it is taken comfortably. Good shot there from Umtoniwase. Clarice Celine needs to come up with a different plan here again. You can see the captain talking to her, not happier about the bowling proceedings. She wants better from that. Well swept. But it's too short, fine egg. Only 1 run there. Gahanga Queens needs to find a boundary again in this over to make sure that they keep on stepping on that Gus and keep applying pressure on Charity. But with the smartness and the clever thinking of the captain there, I'm not seeing that happening so easy. They need to dig deeper there, Gahanga Queens. If you are taking on someone who is a good thinker and a good strategist as Dian Bimenyimana.
That just well said, Mr. Renard. If you can, the end of this use of the field there, but that's a brilliant throw there. There's a chance of getting 2 runs there. That's a piece of good running between the wickets. We have been talking about the outfield. Under normal circumstances, if there was like IPL all, another ground, all the Gahanga one there, that ball should always travel the ball because of the outfield there and during the lane, the outfield is too soft. But I like how they adapt. They are trying to adapt to that condition.
The good thing is all the teams are going to be playing in the same conditions here. So the good thing that's going to be running more between the wickets is the one that's going to be winning this game here. Look, another push for 2 there. That should be easy 2 again there. Lovely good running between the wickets. So the team that is going to run better more between the wickets is the team that is going to pile up a lot of runs here. Now, so it's all about running in between the wickets quicker because they are going to be playing in the same conditions again, wet conditions again. Maybe the afternoon teams, maybe with the sun, if it continues, then those are the ones that are going to play on a dry surface. Use of the feet and area again, but pitch down there. 1 run it is. That is end of over number 8. 54 for no loss. 11 runs coming off that Umtonuwase Clarice over. Another big over again for Gahanga Queens. 54 for no loss. Now 6 overs left. I think if I was Dian, I would bring in back Janet Mbambas now just to make sure that she puts some pressure on the batters because they don't want to leave here a bit too late. I think he's one of your key bowlers here. You bring in now, you never know what that over can bring. It can bring you a wicket or it can dry you some runs. Then she still have got another 3 overs to bowl there. I think I would rather, if I was Dian, about the 6 overs left, I would rather bring in now and bring herself on the other end. Then later on, you might squeeze in a bit of some vote. But she opted for Pacific Nyirandorimana, who went for 12 runs of a first delivery. She comes in again from the Mount End. Who played again off the legs, run out chance, direct hit would have done Belize there. Again, sloppy backing up there from Dusavebung. Dian allowed these 2 guys to come back for 2. The throw was not bad enough, but just the accuracy there. But the idea from the fielder there was good enough. If he had gone on those terms, I'm telling you that was going to be the end of Belize Murikatete. But she was not even anywhere closer to the crease. Dropped short again, same fielder, but this time they've decided against taking a single. They need to keep on pushing on again. You don't need to keep on considering these dot balls again. So they need to push. They need to push again. Again. Drops short again. Belize playing a bit too early there. If she just waits for Nyirandorimana there, I think she can hit her where she wants. We've seen it, and there's a big gap there, just over extra cover there. There's a big gap there. If she decides to go for that option against Nyirandorimana, she can get that boundary that she's looking for. There's also another big gap. There's no deep mid wicket there. This is what I'm saying. Stamping there. That is the end of Belize Murikatete. The ball kept a bit lower. But when she moved, he was not even anywhere closer to that delivery. That is end of Murikatete. 35 of 36 deliveries. Gahanga Queens are on 56 for the loss of 1 wicket. In comes the captain, Merve Uwase. 35. A good knock there for your team, giving us some big, huge 6s. Just falling down to Pacific Nyirandorimana. We have seen this dot balls coming in. They brings a wicket again. There. She was not anywhere closer to playing that ball. If you move down the track, you got to put yourself in a position whereby you can hit the ball anyway. Merve Uwase, she has been in fantastic form the past 2 games she has played. Now she comes in when there are less than 6 overs left here now. 36 deliveries to come after this one. If they can just add on to that total, that can take them closer to around about 85 to 90 there. And that can be a competitive score if you consider the amount of bowlers that they've got again. That can pose a bit some pressure, put some pressure for the charity bettors. But it all depends on how Merve stays on the wicket and how she bats there. 845 matches, 38, 558 runs there, 57. Again, a better average of 19.93, 250s under her belt. That is lovely. Good statistics for the captain there. She knows exactly what the job is here for her team. Romana, 2 deliveries to bowl here and a wicket in this over. Can she claim another one? Tony was a Clarice sitting on 13 after 15 deliveries. I think she's one now who needs to step up the gear now. She's been there for quite enough time, so she needs to make sure that she takes charge so that she relieves pressure from the captain. Use of the feet up area. Catch it is and dropped. First ball up comes. The captain offers a catch to number 18, Dusabe Mungu in the covers, as easy as you'd want them to be, but she opted, then she puts them down. Merve Uwase given another chance now. This is where now she needs to start thinking again. Give another chance, make them pay. They should regret all these chances. So far, 2 chances that Charity has given for Gahanga Queens here. Those are not good signs, especially at this level of cricket.
Mr. Analyst, and those catches are going to the game changer of Charity. Is Shimwe Dusabe Mungu. Let us see what's she going to come up with now at the end of this. Another wide delivery. Because only 4 lands, and Belize now she's outside there. She did a great job for.
End of over number 9. 58 for the loss of 1 wicket. Now we are into the last 5 overs of the game.
Just the end of the 9th over. The score is 58 for 1. They're going 6.4 runs there. The projected score is 90. That brings back Sonia Elajena coming from the load end, bowling to the captain of Ganga Queens, Merve Uwase. We're going to see how Merve Uwase with that flight. Sometimes it can be a good chance for him, but it can be a good of throughout the way she likes use of the feet. There's a chance to that. She pick that gap. The London, that's a throw. They managed to get quick single there. The extra cover region.
I think Merve Uwase needs to play a big knock here. Again, getting some runs for the team. And Clarice Umtoniwase now, she's been there for 16 deliveries. She's the one who's supposed to take charge. They've had a good partnership with the opener, Belize Murekatete. Now she needs to make sure that she continues with the momentum. I've always been talking about having the right guys betting at the right time. So this is what Gahanga Queens should have in their mind, having both of these bettors betting in all the way to the last over. That is when they can be able to cash in a lot of runs. But if you have new guys coming in, like what you have seen so far from the games that they've played, having other players like Clementine coming in, Zurufat coming in to bet the last 3 overs, you're not going to score from there. Hit hard on the ground, yep, on 1 run there from Umtoniwase Clarice. Not well timed there from Umtoniwase Clarice. I think she's just a bit cautious here today, but she has not been scoring for her team. But the only good thing that she has managed to keep her strike rate above 90 there each and every time, facing 13 deliveries. facing having scored 13 runs off after facing 16 deliveries. That is something that she has done. So Merve Owase now having dropped the first ball she is coming into face, given another chance, she needs to capitalize on that. Sonia Irajena to continue. Use of the feet up and over. Put 2 is the call. And that should be easy too for this. No, Clarice decided against it. It's just the start that Clarice had. You can see some doubt when she's running there. She's not even pushing hard to come for the second. And the other thing is she has got a lot of runouts in her career, more than any other dismissal. So I think that is why she's trying to be a bit more cautious in, but they don't want to lose a wicket in that particular fashion. They need a breakthrough here. Charity, just to add some more wound on the sword. Dropped here again. Pick the fielder at mid-wicket. Good fielding there from Pacific Nyirandorimana, saving a team. A lot of runs there. Good drop and run there from Mtonwase Clarice. This is what I've been saying, Bryson. Running in between the wickets here is going to be crucial for these teams here. The outfield is slow, so you got to find ways to get off strike every time. And when you get a boundary in between there, that is going to be a bonus. So that should be the plan. That's going up 61 so far. Goes for the sweep. An appeal there, but umpire Desire not interested. That is end of over number 10. 4 overs left now, 24 deliveries. Gahanga Queens are on 61 for the loss of 1 wicket. 85 runs if they manage to get runnable here. Can it be the score, or projected is saying 87? It can be plus or minus there, depending on what happens here. If Charity manages to take some wickets, it's going to be hard for them. Who's going to be coming into bowl? Hopefully it's going to be Janet Mbambazi to come. She's got the ball in her hand. Yes, she's the one who's going to be coming in now. They need to come up with a different plan. She bowled a good over when she started. Now we are getting to the deep end of the innings. She needs to do something here. It is the RCA Women's Tavabet T20 Division 1 right here at Gahanga 2 Stadium. Charity winning the toss and opting to have a ball. And they've managed to get Gahanga Queens on 62 for 1 here. 4 overs left. The over she bowled Janet there, she only managed to concede only 2 runs in that over. Now she comes in. Clarice has been there. Goes big and up. Deep down to mid-wicket. The captain herself. You wouldn't want to take someone like Diane on the boundary for 2. So the safest part is just to run your single and stay there now. Merve Owase on the strike. We've seen the other game playing some couple of reverse sweeps. And can she have that same mindset in her head? But you are facing someone like Janet Mbambas. We have got that experience. So it's going to be a good contest to see how she's going to go about her betting against Janet Mbambazi, who we know always bowls more of those leg cutters again. And Merve likes to play again in front of her in the covers. Backward cut. Long off, long on in the cow corner. And the dips extra cover. There we see, again, bowling it outside. Off stump. Merve had 2 minds there. She wanted to go for it and decided late against playing that deliverance. I'm telling you, Bryson, I'm seeing a reverse switch coming in here. In the moment Janet bowls in a bit more full on that line, I'm seeing a switching. But she's that kind of a brave batter who can be able to do that. Use of the feet and goes up in area. Only 1, they're pushing for 2. There's a fumble there on the boundary. And they get those 2 runs comfortably. This is what they need to do now here in the deep end of the innings. Try to challenge those deep fielders for 2 runs here. And anything that they fumble there, that should be easy too. Because if you're not getting boundaries, you got to be getting those 2s.
That's just well said, Reynard. And that's try to play the beautiful shot there. I know it's going to manage to get those 2 runs. I mean, Merve Owase, that's a piece of good running between the wickets. Use of the feet, trying to say that if the balls are not coming, try to push those twos instead of getting ones. Enable go to the ball and try to get that chance, because if you look at the feeders of Charity, all of them, they're already on the boundary. The outfield and the Merve is not even hitting trying to hit the ball hard. That's a good chance there. Good shot. That's a clever bowling. Clever bowling from Janet Mbabazi.
Yeah, but the good thing and smart thing that Merve has done in Clarice is not to give Janet the wicket that she's looking for. They've tried to get as many runs as they can. That is what you want. There's also another over from the captain that needs to come. Then there should be another. So these last 4 overs, I'm seeing those 2 guys bowling them, Janet and the captain. So after this, they need to come up with another plan on how to go about them. They've got a lot of wickets in hand here, so they need to re-strategize and come up with a plan. But also good thinking there from Diane Bimenyimana to bring her key bowlers at the deep end of the innings here to make sure that they do the finishing job very well. 1 delivery left to end over number 11. Good finish there from Mbambazi Janet, finishing off with a dot, only conceding 6 runs in this over. 68 for the loss of 1 wicket, 11 overs gone. Akahanga Queens have been sent in to bet. Who's going to be coming in on the other end again? Should it the captain? Yes, I think he should the captain there. Now with Merve Owase again. Gahanga Queen's captain on strike. Captain versus captain. Who's going to be the smart test of them all in terms of thinking? Is it going to be Diane Bimenyimana or it's going to be Merve Owase now? They need runs again. 18 deliveries left here. They need a couple of boundaries here to make sure that they put a score that can be competitive and put pressure on Charity. I'm telling you, we're going to be witnessing a good game here in this morning. There is another good game again in the afternoon. Hopefully the heavens do not open. So what taking on in that Hampshire.
That's well said. It's a good day today with some of the serious teams that have been having outstanding players who have been playing there. If you look at Indatukwa, Sorwate, it's always a derby there. Gahanga Queens versus Charity. They've got a couple of players who have got experience. Can't wait to see how they are going to go for the second inning here. I'm just projected score. They're saying 87. Let us see what Captain Merve was with how she's going to go against. There's a chance there. There's a bite to the wicket keeper trying to go for sweep. If you look at, yes, Merve is good at sweeping, but sometimes you want to understand what kind of ball do I need to sweep? Where, which length, which line now? The ball is trying to be more full. If you look at how she was dismissed last game that she was been playing, she was being LBW, trying to play some medium pace bowlers. Yes, it's your shot sometimes, but if you can use of your footwork, and the good thing, even if the way she's trying to play, there's no player, but that's excellent. But you're gonna understand which kind of delivery do I need to go for that sweep. So you just consider 1 run given out by the wicket keeper Kevin Awino behind the stumps. If Gahanga Queens can put 100 runs on the board, that can be a good show here. Just even had the dugout of the Gahanga Queens trying to take the Kalisa, try to stretch your hands. And that was the ball to go as it for a left-hander. There's a chance there again. The ball went straight into the gap there, trying to go forward there. Nema tried to stop that ball. There's another 3. That's a piece of good running between the wicket that side. That's well played from Clarice, was picking that gap. As I've been talking about here, it's because of this outfield, how it's looking like. If it was Gahanga 1, that ball was going to be traveling to the 4. But the outfield here, but the batters of Gahanga Queens were clever there on the wicket, trying to get that quick 3 runs between the wicket.
But like I said earlier on, Bryson, all the teams are going to be playing on the same conditions. So the team that is going to be better at running being the wicket is the one that is going to get dropped short and swept. With Merve once again, the chase is on. Sandrine Isabayo, throw not accurate again there, but could not stop these 2 guys from running 2 wickets. Yeah, it can be a bit weight, it can be weight, but look, it's not going to change much for both sides here. The only teams that can maybe play on a better outfield are the one that are going to play in the afternoon if the sun continues to be out like this. So he's going to be running in being the wicket here is going to be crucial for this in this game. Smart bowling there from the captain, bowling a bit more quick and wide, out of reach for Merve Uwase. That's one delivery left in this over. They've only managing to concede only 6 runs there, Diane Bimenyimana. Merve Uwase, can she opt for that reverse switch? We are yet to find out here. No, she's going to play one of those. She goes for the sweep, but completely missed that. The idea was there, but the execution there is the one that you'd worry about. Again, now 12 overs gone. Gahanga Queens are on 74 for the loss of 1 wicket. They've got a lot of wickets in hand. Giovannis Uwase, she can strike the ball out of the ground. Shakira Nyomhoza, again, those are good hitters off the ball again. So one of these two batters need to decide about going. Clarice has been there from over number 1. She has faced 23 deliveries for 19 now. I think she needs to step on the gas. Last 12 deliveries left. If they can just put in another 14 or 15 runs here, it's going to be interesting. But the over that they need to target again is here. Yes, it can be Janet bowling, but it doesn't matter anyway now. They need to start going for her. Get 12 or 10 in this over. Then the last over, you get another 10. You put in 20 runs there. You get that total closer to around about 9800. Then there's going to be a game here. Janet comes in. First ball, Clarice tries to go big. Missed everything. The wickets, the better, and the stumps. Those should be by runs. Again, today, not usual to see someone like Awino Kevin missing those balls. Today she missed the stamping again. And again, she missed this one. A couple of them, there's another bye that she missed. So she's not on her touch in terms of the gloves behind the wicket. Hopefully something that they will not live to regret later on in the game, because those are runs that should be saved. Left and right combination, it brings a lot of adjustment, field adjustment, line and length adjustment again here. And it becomes a bit more tiresome for the bowlers. You can see now they're taking a lot of time there to get the fielders in. A lot of them getting lost. Long off, long on. Deep corner end, deep cover. Midway goes up an area that will land in safely there. They push for 2. Yes, 2 it is. This is something that Ganga Queens has done, and they've done it very well. Targeting those sweep boundary fielders for 2, and they've done that very well. And they need to continue doing that, especially in this over. They need to get at least around about 8 or 10 runs in this over. Then the last one now, you go big. Then you put a competitive total there.
Leonard, what you have been talking about there, 100. What do you think of even getting 90? It can be a defending total with such a kind of outfit here. If you're not getting boundaries, if you can look, you analyze how the landing between wickets of Charity, it can be hard sometimes here.
Me, I'm just someone who just want to go for the kill. That's sweep and missed completely there. I'm someone who just want to go for the kill, especially at this point of time. Just remain positive. Go play your game. This is only T20 anyway, so it's a game of runs. If you don't put enough runs on the board, the chance of you winning the game and defending them are going to be lesser. So that's why you need to start going hard, especially when you've got a lot of wickets in hand here. I don't see any reason why you need to go and opting for those singles or whatever. Go for the kill. If you go and get a big monster over 15 and another one of 15, those are already 30 runs. That can take you to 103, 105. That's a game on. A 60% or 70% chances are you're going to be winning that game. Use of the feet missed again there from Awino Kevin. I've said it. that she has not been at her best. That should be easy 2 or 3, if not a boundary. That should be easy 3 there. Clarice, quick on the feet. Much needed 3 runs there. Not good in from Kevin Awil. I've said it today. Her keeping has not been up to scratch. There, those are the signs again. End of over number 13. Into the last over. 11 runs there from Janet Mbamba's over. This is what I've been talking about. You need to make sure that you get a lot of runs from overs like that. 84 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Now the last over comes in. How many more runs can they get in with the captain, with the ball in the hand, and Merve Uwase now? If they can squeeze in another 10 or 12 runs here again, that is going to be an interest chase for Charity. We know they've got batters that can be able to chase that. Katia Wamahoro, the captain, Diane Bimenyimana, those two Ugandans, Kevin Awino and Janet Mbambas, can be able to chase that comfortably against the bowling of Belis Morikatete, Giovannis Uwase, Zurufat Uwase, Uwera Sentia, and the little one, they call her Mami, Ruth Uimana. Goes big and area that should be easy too. That is comfortably 2 taken there from Uwase Merve. But at this end of the innings now, you don't even care how many you get, how much you can get your runs or how you get them. It's all about getting runs on the board here. As long as you make a connection with the ball, make sure you try to get as many as you can. No cow corner there. There are 3 guys there behind on the right side of the keeper. They know that she can play those reverse sweeps. Run out chance, run out it is. Hit straight to the captain, and being away where the stumps are, she just take the ball there, then hit the stump. That is the end of Umtoni Wase Clarice being run out again for a good 24 of 26 deliveries for a team. Gahanga Queens losing a second wicket in the last over. If you look at what I've been saying, Merve was there is, I don't know what to call that fielder there, boss. She's not even in the slip. She's in the first slip line, but on the 30 yard. Then there's another field again on the short third man. Then there's a backward again point. They know that she likes to reverse sweep balls in that region. So they've managed to cut off that boundary option that Merve is good at. But they've opened the cow corner region. If Merve can just get in the inside line of the ball outside off stump and try to access that region and get 1 or 2 boundaries that can make Diane Bimenyimana come up with a different plan. It is the last over anyway. So you need to try a lot of things. You need to be a bit innovative again, especially on the wicket. Giovannis Uwase walks into bet when there is only 5 deliveries left of the last over here. 86 for the loss of 2 wickets. How many more runs can these 2 add on to the total? I've been talking about 90 plus. It's only 4. She's trying to go for that gap that I've been talking about, but mistimed dot ball it is, and every dot ball that comes in from this point of time would make Charity happy. There is the reface that comes in, but because of that fielder that I've been asking to say, I don't know what position to call that she has managed to save. These are tactics that are being employed by Diane. If that fielder was not there, that ball was going to go all the way to the boundary. So this is smart again. Sometimes they take those risks in the field. Now they've got a new better on the crease now. Giovanni Zuwaza, yes, she is a clean hit of the ball. She's the first player to hit a 6 in this RCA Davabet of the first game. She's capable enough of hitting 6s. There you have seen they've employed a cow because they know she's good in that region. So how many now runs can she push in? 2 delivers left in this last over of the game. Was Giovanni's again taking on Diane Bimenyimana. Drop shot, edge. Passes that fielder there. The race is on all the way to the boundary, but that is got not enough feet. Mervai Uwase is interested in taking 3 runs there, but Giovanni Uwase not interested in coming back. Last delivery of the first innings here. 89 runs on the board. She goes big and across. That should be a boundary. 4 runs it is to end the innings from Giovanni Uwase. 93 runs needed here. They need 94 runs to win. 93 runs is the total that Gahanga Queens have managed to put on the board. They look at that shot there, knowing exactly where she wants to hit it. Well directed, well hit, and well placed in the gap for 4 runs. Charity needs 94 runs to win this game in 14 overs. Very, very much gettable there, considering the amount of quality batters that Charity possesses against. There you got the betting card. Clarice Umtoni was up top, run out 24 of 26, a strike rate of 92. Murikatete Belis, good start for a team, 35 of 37 delivers. And the captain, playing a captain's knock, 19 of 19. And Giovanni Zuwase, 300 strike rate coming in when the team needed runs, finishing off with a boundary. The partnership there up the top, 56 of 52 between Belis and Clarice. And Clarice Umtoni was again with Merve Uwase, partnership of 30, and then the last one of 7 or 4 deliverers between Uwase Giovannis and Uwase Merve. That is then the bowling chart there in Randorimana Pacific. 2 overs, 1 wicket, conceding 16 runs, and Bimenyimana the captain, 3 and 19 runs, no wicket. To talk about Janet Mbamba's 18 of 3. Nima Micheline, 1 over, 8 runs, and Irajenya Sonia, 3 overs, 18. Mtoni was Celine again, 2 overs, 14, being a bit expensive here, and Nyirando Rumana and Nima Micheline. Extras 9, a bit disciplined there today from Charity. That is something that you want to see. Not offering a lot of extras, well-controlled bowling. We are up shortly for the second innings chase there, where Charity Women Cricket Club will be needing 94 runs to win from 14 overs. Just catch us up shortly. Welcome back again for the second inning. The chase is on here. Charity needing 94 runs to win in their allotted 14 overs. The fielders are into the field, and two batters for Charity are Kevin Awino and Katia Owamohoro. Those are the two openers for Ganga Queens. What sort of approach are these two going to come up with? And if the look of the things there, from where I'm sitting there, I'm seeing Belisi Mrekatete taking on the run-up, which means she's the one who's going to start on with the bowling there for Gaga Queens. We need to see now the plans that these Gahanga Queens fielders have got against these two batters here. We know they can cause a damage here. So let's see what plans do they have to make sure that they contain these batters from not scoring runs freely. There's a third man in the fine leg on the boundary. And mid-off and a mid-on in the circle there, square leg, mid-wicket, cover, and a point. It's going to be interesting to see which lines is Belize going to bowl. We know Kevin is like someone who likes anything that is bowled with width and anything on the leg side, again, short of a length. She's able to hit those to the boundary. Those are her boundary options. Umpire Remy Singizwa calls it to play. Game on now here. Can they defend this 94? I'm not alone here again. I've got someone who I'm giving the head and taking the head off now. I've taken the head off of the Gahanga Queens coach and I've given him the commentary head here. Bryson Bujingo, welcome back again from strategizing from your team. First ball up there, full driven to mid off. Dot to start off the first over. Monica Tete Belize. This is a home ground. She knows every corner of Gahanga here. So I'm telling you, she understands even the wickets. She understands everything there. So that is the advantage.
That's just well said. Leonard Nambulu. There's a catch there today. Young girl. Deep fine leg. Women Luth. What can you take on that, Leonard?
Those are not easy catches to take, I'm telling you. Coming off the top edge of the bat. Full toss, those are the balls that you normally take outside the ground. But with the pace that Belize possesses, again, I'm telling you. And if you look at how that fielder, Ruth Uwimana, the way she was posing herself, they well balanced, waited for the ball, hands up early. Early breakthrough there for Gahanga Queens. Kevin Awino goes for naught. Look at that catch. If you can see that again, look at it again. There, full toss, because of pace behind it. You don't have time to play that. There, that is lovely catch. These are game-changing catches. Look at that. Lovely, good piece of hand and being aware of where the boundary is. Again, look at the smile. Lovely piece of fielding from the youngster. Only 13 years old, playing in there in the league. A good left arm spin again now, showing the other senior guys. Yesterday, Gahanga Queens did not field well. They've changed in their fielders. Now she comes into bed straight up. She shows the other senior players in the team, Bryson Bujingo, how to take catches. Captain Diane Bimenyimana walks in when there are one for no runs on the board here. A bit of some experience there now for Charity again. The two, you look 56 matches, 598 runs, yet to reach the fifth, the highest of 44, strike rate of 16. That needs to go up again, considering someone who just offers the bet with, again, full and straight for Monica Tete Belize. Good fielding there by Shakira Nyomoza. It's going to be interesting to see what these two guys, DNB Menyimana and Katia Mahoro, are going to be doing for their team after losing Kevin Awino off the second delivery of the first over here. She scored a 50 yesterday. Again, lovely piece of fielding there from Clementine. At point, you can see the energies they wanted. They need to make sure that they steal a couple of overs here. Good bowling there and good reply there from Bimenyimana Diane, the captain.
That's just a good start from Monica Belize. Good delivery, swing and miss. That's pace there. That's a good pace. She managed to be a maiden wicket here. Last delivery to go there. That's where she just need to keep under. If she's good at analyzing, you just need to make sure you don't bowl on the legs to the Diani Menyimana or anything outside the off stump. She's good at that region. Just let her playing on front foot. There can work on Gahanga side. But you never know. It's still just the first over. Guys are still going. There's a shot there. That's the end of the first over. Maiden wicket. That's a good bowling from the vice captain of Ganga Queens, Mulekatete Belize. Just the end of the first over. Nolan and 1 wicket. Kevin Awino sitting outside. See some guys who are still on the batting on the crease there. We Menyimana Dian, Katiwa Mahalo, they've got that kind of experience. They know what to do. They just need to get that kind of partnership. It's just slow. The score is okay, even if they have not get started well. If you can look at how the feeding is changing now, brings Ishimi Zulfat coming in. Look, they have got long on outside and Cow.
The only important thing that 72 matches there for Katia Mahoro, 936 runs. 36 is the highest score. So the only thing that Ganga Queens need to do is not to get carried away by that wicket that they've taken. They need to make sure that they squeeze in another 3 or 4 overs again without conceding a lot of runs. Yeah, now, Surfat was a right arm leg spin coming on from the road end. Katia Mahoro on strike. Yeah, now. Goes for the sweep. Umpire Desire signaling wide. If he bowls around that region, I'm telling you, she's going to be seeing herself getting hit there where there's no protection. The protection is long on and mid-wicket, so she needs to bowl a bit more around that off stump and part of mid. But if you bowl on the leg side, Katia uses the feet driven down on the ground. That is going to race away. Giovannis Uwase takes the chase. It's only 2 runs again. Remember what I said, Bresson, regardless of how the conditions are in terms of the wetness of the outfit, both teams are going to bat in the same conditions. Under normal circumstances, that ball could have raced away to the boundary. So running in between the wickets again is going to be key for Charity here again. And I wouldn't mind Zulfat being driven in that region as opposed to getting hit down the leg side. I think. Zulfat was there just straying the muscle there, the quads. Hopefully he's going to be fine. She just needed that eye spray from the fuse. If you look at after that eye spray, step up, she's on the feet. You know, these players sometimes, they are good actors in the field there. But good thing is that she's up on her feet. She has to continue bowling. Like I was saying, I don't mind her being driven in the covers there, because the more you bowl it a bit more full, and you get that 10 away, that is going to bring that outside edge in play. So it's rather being hit in front than being hit down squarely where there's no protection. It's well hit and well placed in the gap shot. And Katia Mahoro goes hard. And she goes in. First boundary for Charity. I'm telling you, if you drop it short to players like Katia Mahoro, who have got power down the leg side, you get hit for 4s, and that is what happened there. She dropped short, not 10 whatsoever on that particular delivery. It's 4 runs. Much needed for Charity. They need a couple of these. There is an appeal there. But umpire not interested. Good delivery to come back there from Uwase Zulfat. They need to make sure that they squeeze in a lot of overs here. Ganga Queens put pressure on these two batters. And these two batters, again, they also need to do the opposite, to get those boundaries, get those singles as quickly as you can before the field has been spread. They still have got someone like Janet Mbamba sitting outside, a lot of experience here. So they need to make sure that they give them a good start. Yes, you've lost a wicket off the first delivery, but there's a lot of time for you to recover. Just need to stay positive, run those 2 runs when the chance arises. If the boundary option comes in, take it on. Again, well tossed. Again, drawing Wamahoro Katia to come forward for that drive. She's not good in particular in terms of driving it straight into the covers in front of her. So if you bowl more in that region, but she's that kind of a player who's always stuck on the back foot, waiting for that ball to hit down the leg side. Again, they're driven hard on the ground, straight to long off. She's someone who's predominantly strong on the leg side. So if you bowl it a bit more away from your body there, that is how you're going to challenge her. Single taken there by Wamahoro Katia. So far this over of Zurfat has considered 8 runs after a maiden wicket from Belis Murekatete. We always talk about bowlers bowling in partnership, applying pressure from both ends. That is what Gahanga Queens bowlers should be able to be doing here. Again, good bowling there. There's a appeal there. Umpire Desire is not interested in that. That is not out. End of over number 2 there, 8 for the loss of 1 wicket. 86 runs needed in 72 balls. In comes back again into the attack, Murekatete Belis. Comes in to bowl a second over, Murekatete Belis. That is raw pace there that is coming in. You can see how she's rushing batters there, Murekatete Belis. And every time now, the past 2 games that I've watched, she has been bowling more straight again. That is something that is good, especially from quick bowlers. Again, always asking questions on the stumps. Again, always wanting the batter to play every delivery that you play, not offering any width. Again, so this is lovely to see. Definitely extras not coming in, being consistent in that line and length. That's what you want from your openers. Rushing Katia Wamahoro, not even anywhere closer, in control with that particular shot. That's what you want from your bowlers here. So Katia needs to come up with a plan here. There's a lot of gaps in front of her. But with the length that Belis Murekatete is bowling now, you need to be someone who's good at playing on the up. But playing on the up on this particular surface can be a bit risky. That was catch offered, chance put down, and 2 runs it is. There. That should be a catch taken there. We saw Cherry dropping 2 catches again now. The catch gone down. Cynthia Owera, your young sister, took a brilliant catch on the rope there. And she did not manage to hold on to that. If she had taken that, I'm telling you, Charity was going to be in big trouble there. 3 balls left in this over. The Bryson, that goes in as a chance for Gahanga Queens.
That's just well said. That was simple catch. Just need a small commitment, 20% of commitment on you. Yes, if she was not yet in there, those are the things you just need to work on. Cynthia, well, even if you look at her body language walking the field, let us see.
Photos there, over pitched. 2 runs. Is this there? Look at, if they can squeeze in 3 there, we look at the way Cynthia Ware was running towards that ball. Belis Murekatete not happy with the chase, but she managed to restrict 2 runs. She's trying to look for that yoker length. Obviously, as a quick bowler, if you're always looking for that yoker, that low foot toss is going to come into play. But because of the speed behind it, it's not going to be easy for batters to hit it outside the ground. So she must not get worried too much about missing that length again. But the moment she get that quick yoker there, I'm telling you, you're going to see those stumps shattered. But again, the watchful eye of Katia Wamahoro, knowing exactly where the gap was, hitting it to the left side of the mid-wicket fielder there, and getting those 2 runs is very, very important for Charity here. Again, drops short, edge to third man. There's a misfield there from third man. Chance for running 2, but the comeback was good, and they only settle for 1. This is something that I've seen yesterday for Gahanga Queens. The other day when they played the day before yesterday, the fielding again, they start very well with the first 2 overs. Then later on in the innings, they start getting sloppy, and they've started now. There's no even any sort of pressure that is coming in. You've taken 1 wicket again. You're going into 3 overs, 1 over left after this one after the power play. Then you take it out from there. These guys are going in at around about 3 or 4 runs and over. They need to go at 6 and 7 and above. So there's no pressure whatsoever for the fielders. So you just need to stay calm, watch the ball, let it come to you. Those are the simple things that Gahanga Queens needs to do. Drop the shot again. Therefore, Belis Dian tries to go for that depth shot towards third man, looking for that one. But finishing the over there for Belis with a dot, 5 runs coming off it. And Charity on 13 for the loss of 1 wicket after 3 overs. Who was going to come in? Clementine Waisaba. Change of bowling there. Clementine Waisaba comes in from the road end to replace Zurufat Wase there. Straight up, there's a deep point and a third man. So the plan is clear. She's going to be bowling more wide, giving Katia Omahoro a bit of length, which is something that you don't want. If you bowl more straight to Katia, you are creating a lot of chance of dismissing her. Again, short and wide. I talked about it. She offers a lot of extras every time she bowls, 3 or 4 in and over. This is what Gahanga Queens does not need. Straight up, she starts off with a wide. There she goes, short, 2 runs it is. They take them comfortably. Katia looking a bit positive here. 14 of 11 deliveries. First time up to see her going above 100% strike rate. This is what you do want to see. Again, it goes a bit full and straight. A bit of some gas behind that ball there from Waisaba Clementine. Another dot. You can hear the dugout calling for Katia to go forward. She's been always stuck on the back foot. Coming from the experienced to Savibungu Dihan, giving instructions in the team. They always call her a game changer. We need to see if she can come and be the game changer today. Wide ball delivered. Again, second wide of the over from Waisaba Clementine. This is something that Gahanga Queens don't want. We has been talking about being disciplined up the over there. And she's not being disciplined. You can see my co-commentator here leaving the mic, going into the dugout again, giving some instructions. Not hard to do 2 jobs at once. Goes big there, Katia, but misses everything there. The keeper drops it, the stumps again, not touched. Katia, I don't know what kind of a shot she's liking to play there. The only simplest thing that she just needs to do is you have to find that gap between backward point and deep point there. Get off strike. If you keep rotating strike again, that boundary will come in again. Then it gives you another chance. You've gotten 4 runs again already in this over, 2 of them being extras. So that is a good over so far for you as Cherry. So you don't need to be going all for those big options again. You just need to rotate strike as much as you can, get this game a bit more deeper, around about 6 or 7 overs, going at 5 or 6 runs and over. Then you step the gas there. You've got someone like Janet who we know can hit the ball cleanly. So this is what Katya should be thinking. Goes again off the big foot, hit it straight to cover. Another dot ball. 2 deliveries left in this over.
That's why I said you having some experienced bowlers in the team. How you think they have got experience? I think that's what I think. Captain, another good away from her there. Another ball. I think she was trying to push the ball quickly, and she end up losing the line and length. You look at now how she come back here. That was outstanding. It's the end of the power play. The score is. It's the end of the power play. The score is 17-1. I think if the Gahanga Queens keeper, if she can realize that they still need almost 7 runs per over, that brings in Wella Cynthia coming into ball. If he was a captain now, should have brought like someone like Giovanni here with a spin to see what Cynthia Wella can bring, or she can contribute on the table. I think not even looking for a lot of wickets there, just bringing more dot balls as much as she can.
Change of bowling there. Change of bowling. Whereas Cynthia comes in from the Mount End. And end of power play there, umpire Remy Singizo was signaling that there's a deep square leg. There's a deep cow corner there, and a long off. Those are 3 guys outside the circle. They're having an extra guy inside the circle, sticking with attacking mindset. Sometimes you need to take those field setting in terms of attacking, having that extra guy in the circle to stop that single until if they get, again, drops short, goes for the sweep. There. Diane Bimenyimana gets off strike there after facing 7 deliveries. Now that brings back Katya, who's on 14 after 16 deliveries on strike, taking on Cynthia Uwera. She has been bowling a lot of dot balls, short balls again in the previous 3 games that she has played, something that she needs to wake up on. She is a good bowler there, but I don't know how she's bowling up like that. Again, Katya goes hard on the ground. Long off comes into play. 1 run it is. Yes, they need to keep on rotating more of this strike here again. Then try to find that boundary in between there. It's just to make sure that they stay closer to the required run rate. You don't want that required run rate to creep over, be beyond reach. As for now, it's not that bad because it's just above that 4-point mark. Again, drops short, goes for the sweep. And the fielder there could not even manage that to race away to the boundary. First boundary there from the captain, Diane Bimenyimana, and Cynthia Uwera dropping it short. Again, this is where experience comes in again here. The bowlers for Gahanga Queens, again, they have got someone like Giovanni who was well experienced in terms of bowling. I think the captain should have brought in her into the attack rather than opting for Uwera Cynthia. Look at that shot again from Diane Bimenyimana. Well placed. The fielder there undone by spin. It's short fine leg. Good, clever betting there from Bimenyimana, the captain, hitting that boundary. Then this is the area that she's also strong around that region. They need to find a dot ball here, 1 or 2 in this over. But with how Cynthia is bowling, that is highly unlikely. So this is also the over that Diane and Katya should cash in. Again, goes big. Catch is the call and catch taken. Wamahoro Katya gone. Look at Shakira there, the joy, the smile, the calmness This is what you want, again, enticing the betters to go hard at you. That is the end of Katia Omaoro, 15 of 18 deliveries. Good catch there from the deep from Shakira Nyomhoza to dismiss Katia Omaoro, 15 of 17. 1-4, no 6. That brings in Mbambazi Janet. They look at that delivery. Well flighted. This is where she should be bowling again. Katia closing off that bet again. Straight into the hand of Shakira Nyomhoza on the boundary. Signaling there that I'm there. You shouldn't have seen me. 70 runs needed of 55 deliveries. 24 for the loss of 2 wickets into the 50th over. Look at that delivery there from Owera Cynthia, finishing off the over with a dot. A much good over there from Gahanga Queens, taking the most important wicket of Katia Omaoro. They conceding 7 runs, but with the wicket in it. And this is the over that they were looking for now. Genetic Ewins in, the captain. Bimenyimana Diane needing 70 runs or 54 deliveries. 5 overs down here. Giovannis Owase comes into the attack. Now, Gahanga Queens need some good quiet overs there. But with the captain there, Bimenyimana Diane and Janet Mbambazi, again, it's not going to be that easy. They need to bowl more deeper there. They need to be smart. Again, come up with clear plans on how to stop those guys from scoring. But with the experience that these two batters possesses, I think getting 70 or 54 deliveries is not going to be easy. It's not going to be hard for these two.
It's a good game to share, Mr. Lennon. Look, the quality of they just need 70 runs or 54 balls, which means there should be some players who need to go for more aggressive. And if you look at this outfit, if you look at how the learning between among these players, it has been quite. That's a good delivery from there. Another dot ball from Giovannis Uwase coming to ball from load end there. Janet Mbawa's on the crease with the captain. 2 players with experience from national team side, high performance. From all the way from Uganda, Janet Mbawa's vice captain of Uganda and the captain of Rwanda. I think they're going to. It's a good. There. Go there on the boundaries. You can see when there's. I'm telling you, Leonard, if there was Kevin Awino with someone else who's athletic, those were supposed to be 2 runs.
But good shot there from Diane Bimenyimana, realizing that ball was a bit short and just dabbing on to third man there. That is what you want option and bring Janet Mbambazi on strike. So Wase comes in to bowl a third delivery. You see this one. Yes. Good stop there from the fielder there. Good stop there from the fielder there. She saved the team a lot of runs there. Yes, there was a lot of screams there because it came off the knee. Hope she's fine there, but with the look of things, she's all right there. But I don't know, the keeper Meriveo Wase, instead of going for the ball, she was going to attend the fielder. The batters could have taken another single there for that. It doesn't matter that the fielder's gotten hit there, but as the keeper, the first thing that you need to go for the ball, make sure that the ball is dead. Then you go and attend the fielder. But she had saved the team there. 3 runs there. Look at that. Not good signs there for the fielder, but the most important thing is she saved the team some runs. Giovannis Uwase losing the line there. Good single taken there by the captain, Bimenyimana Dian. I told you it's going to be a good, interesting game to watch here. You can see the tension within the two sides. If you look at the Cherry dugout, all calm. The tension is there. They know how important it is to win this game. If you look at Gahanga Queens again, in the field, they are all calm, paying attention to every detail that is happening in there.
There's another dot ball from Wasi Giovanni's. Good run and in length. Janet Mbaba, she's a calm player. She always, in any situation, she just always believes that everything's possible there when she's batting on that crease. You can even see how she approaches. Kind of player who likes to play with the bowler, moving down the crease, trying to see how strong you are as a bowler there. Giovanni Sowase, with her experience, has been there for long. All the skills she got from World Cup under 19 women's. There's a chance there of trying to go across the line. Another dot ball from Giovanni Suwase to the end of the over. That was a brilliant bowling from Wase Giovanni, causing only 3 runs and 3 dot balls. That's outstanding performance from her there.
Decent over there from Owase Giovanni is only conceding 3 runs. And Uwera Cynthia comes into the attack again from the Mount End. Again, she's taken a crucial wicket of Katia Omahoro. The captain is entrusted her again to come and bowl the second over. 27 runs for 2 wickets, 67 needed in 48 delivers. Very much gettable there with the 2 batters that are there, Janet Mbambas and Bimenyimana Dian. Again, left on the legs there. That fielder, it's short third man there, the short finding, the way she's fielding, they leaves a lot to be desired. I'm telling you, balls like that should be stopped, but she's not. That signaled as leg by from umpire Remy Singizwa. Those are the balls that any fielder who is agile in that position should be able to stop and give support to the bowlers there. But now with the line that Cynthia Uwera is bowling in there, you don't want to be bowling that ball to batters like Janet Mbambas, who tries to go for the sweep shot. This pushes for 2. The fielder there is sloppy and slow. Then they get those 2 runs comfortably. And this is what they should also be doing now, pushing for those 2s to the boundary fielders there. I'm talking about the line where Shakira Uwera Senior is bowling. She's bowling a bit more straight, and now being an off spinner, the ball is turning. Then these 2 guys are playing with the spin. If she bowls a bit more wider on that 4th stump again, getting into the batters there, then taking away that sweep shot. There is no protection there. The race is on. Monica Tete Belis. 2 runs it is. This is a lovely piece of betting from Mbambas Geneti. Dot ball there being bowled by Uwera Cynthia. Delivers left in this over. No boundary so far. Only 5 runs in this over. Again, goes hard on the ground. Giovannis Uwase there. The calling there was not a bit straight, but they managed to get that single very comfortably enough there. And this is what Charity needs to keep on doing going forward, getting those singles again, not allowing Gahanga Queens bowlers to settle for dots. Keep pushing in those singles a lot. Get those twos coming into play. When you get a bounder again later on, especially to balls like this that has been dropped short, goes for the legs, and I'm telling you, this is poor. If she had gone for the hands again, she would have saved the team 3 runs there, but she went for the soccer skills, finishing off the boundary with the over with the boundary there. She took a good catch there early on in the first ball, but look at that now, the fielding there, Gahanga Queens. Every time they get to the end, they go there. Look, goes for the football skills. And good shot there from Diane Bimenyimana. She's on 12 runs after 14 deliveries. Game on here, ladies and gentlemen. 57 off for 2 deliveries. There is the Wim starting to coming to join in there. Just a couple of runs away from each other here. And the only difference there is wickets. Giovannis Uwase comes back into the attack there.
That brings back Giovannis. The ball goes up in there. There's a chance of getting third catch. There's a dropped again from Ruth through to the mid wicket after taking a good catch there. And dropping is a senior player like Janet. Sometimes it costs you. She can do better, that young girl, after taking a good catch from Kevin Awino. She deserves to take that catch there. If you give a chance to that a senior player like that, Janet Mbabas, at the end of the day, you're going to pay. It was a good catch, but there was no balance with the young girl there. A good delivery there again, managed to get a dot ball. Yeah, just Gahanga Queens bowlers need to get to bowl more dot balls, full and straight, allowing the batters of Charity with their experience to always play in the V where the feeders are, not trying to bowl anything on the leg side where they are strong.
That was a chance goes there, and the chance goes begging. Good ball there from Uwase. Giovanni is missing the stumps by a whisker there. Lovely piece of bowling from Giovanni. Diane looking to go for that mid-wicket region, but missing the ball completely, playing around the legs. I don't know how that ball missed stumps, but fortune favoring the Braves there. She went brave for that ball, but she managed to survive. It's going to be a good contest, I'm telling you, between these two. Again, good shot. Well placed there. Good fielding there from the deep there. Lovely piece of fielding from Uwera Cynthia on the boundary, saving a team 2 runs. This is a fight that you need to see from the fielders. And good shot from Diane Bimenyimana.
Last 2 deliveries, let us see what Giovannis can bring. She's good at bowling more Yorkers. Those are the things I can go there. And try to blow more Yorkers as much as I can. These are the things. Look at that throw. There's a chance of run out there. And if you look at these feeders, Gahanga Queens in covers, they're trying to stop the ball with the legs. Those are kind of basics. If you're feeding inside the 30, those are simple things maybe you need to be taught at the fundamental when you're starting playing the game. Just taking things easy. The ball, is it kind of a pressure? I think it's not. There's not even having a pressure. Team needs 8 runs per over.
That is a boundary. You don't want to bowl that in Janet. That is a boundary to finish off the over. The last 2 overs, Charity has been finishing off with the boundary 4. That is 8 runs in this over. Good over for Charity here. Gahanga Queens losing it off. Yeah, because of the bowlers. Look at that, straying down the leg side. You don't want to be bowling there to someone like Janet Mbambas. And with the fine leg in the Sego, you will pay the price. And they have dropped Janet Mbambazi there. Then they are paying the price. $42 for the loss of 2 wickets, 8 overs gone here. Into the last 6 overs, 36 deliveries here. What can Gahanga Queens do here in order to stop these two guys that have settled getting a partnership going on here? They need to do something special here, these two guys. Either you stop those bundles that are coming in or take a wicket in between. Merve, the captain, needs to do something here better. We haven't seen Zulfat coming in to bowl a third to second over here. I don't know where she's going to come in. Belize still have got 2 overs. So I think Merve just waiting to get around that 10 or 11 overs. Then she goes back into there. But you need someone with experience. But with the way the fielders of Ganga Queens are showing up in fielding, it's not helping them as a team whatsoever. A couple of misfields, a couple of dropped cages here and there, it's not going to help you defend 49 of 36 deliveries.
That's just where I said, Leonard, here in the commentary box. That's where Ganga Queens need one of the good over there. There's no man side, there's no fit at that side. There's a chance of run out again, trying to push second on, but Giovannis Uwase with a how good arm. They just need one expensive over here without bowling more dot balls, no allowing them to get boundary. I've been seeing last game they have played, the way they are going to lose the game against Sorwat, it's just in the middle of the overs. Their feet set, sometimes they just go back being relaxing a little bit, which means that's where you need to keep hunting for that win. Let us see Wella Cynthia what can bring on table there. That's a good, that's a white ball there.
Good running there by Janet Mbambazi. Again, pushing it for 2. This is what they need more, these two guys here. They need to push on for those 2 runs. It's not easy to get 4s in these conditions, so they need to make sure that they push for 2 runs here. So good running from these 2 batters again. They need to keep on pushing again, keep applying pressure on these bowlers, not allowing them to settle for dots. And this is what they've done so far. 2 deliveries have been bowled here again. 4 runs being conceded here by Wera Cynthia. Yeah, they need to make sure that they get in a bit of some dot balls here and there. But the good thing with the experience of these 2 guys, they're really very much aware of what is required here.
It's a good game, and I'm saying this good game is going to reach until the last over there. They just bowl more dot balls, Ganga Queens bowlers, and trying to bowl more dot balls there where it matters most, and trying to stop those 2 twos on the boundary and getting any chance being taken. That was giving someone a chance, like Janet Mbambazi giving her that easy catch inside the 30 yard, had the mid-wicket legion and being dropped. With her experience, she just tell you, thank you. You still want me on this wicket to show you how I can express myself after being dropped.
Good shot there from Mbambazi Janet. But on a 1 run, they need to keep rotating strike as much as they can. That is the only way they can get closer to that total, and that is something that they have done well. Halfway through the over there, we've seen the last 2 overs getting the 4 of the last ball. So it's too early to say it's a good over from Wera Cynthia. Goes there. Short and wide. Tian completely misses that. You can look at there. She's fully frustrated with herself. She knows that if she just got a touch on that ball is going to go to the boundary. She is strong in that region. So just seeing they're just getting away with that. They've been finishing off with the boundary for the last 2 overs. We've seen them betting here now. See if they can, again, use of the feet. Back to the bowler. Again. Last ball left. 5 runs so far in this over. Let's see how she's going to finish. Again, 1 run it is. There is 1 run to finish up the over. 6 runs from this over from Charity here. DNB Menyimana 16 of 21. Janet Mambas 14 of 12. 44 runs from 31 balls here. 9 overs gone. There is the look standing so far. Sorowate sitting atop, winning 2 matches, losing. Sorowate sitting at the top of the log standing there. Zurufati Uwase comes into attack. Back to the bowler there from Dian. Frustration again on the face. Again, is that a chance? That should be a chance missed by the wicket keeper there, Merve Uwase. Chance of a stumping, but the ball was a bit quick. They had no time enough to get that one into her hands. We saw even Kevin Awino in the morning not being tied behind the stumps. I don't know what's happening with the keepers here today. But the most important thing is a dot again for Gahanga Queens. Wide, a bit too much there. A good contest there. This is where the game is again now. Charity needs to step up from here onwards. Belis Murekatete still have got 2 overs. Giovanni's has got 2 overs. Those guys are good at bowling at the death. Again, well flighted. Driven down. That should be 4. Good shot there from the captain. Good use of the feet. A bit wide width offered from Zurfat Uwase and width taken to the boundary by Dian Bimenyimana. Look at that shot there. Use of the feet, getting behind the line of the ball, well in control, knowing that the extra cover fielder is in the circle there, so the chances of her stopping that ball if it passes there are none. That is what you want. 5 runs so far being taken here by Charity now. 3 balls delivered. If they can get in another boundary, I'm telling you, it's going to be very, very much interesting now. This is a good contest there between Dian and Zulfat Uwase. Goes for the shot. Diabli down. 1 run it is. Smart betting from the captain, showing the experience. 38 of 27 delivers needed. We are into the 10th over. Run out it is, and gone. There. The captain, who looks to be well settled. Again, the calling again between Janet Mbambazi. We have been talking about Janet Mbambazi being involved in a lot of runouts for the national team and for the team here now. The captain goes there for a good 22 of 24 balls here. She played a good innings for her teams, well in control. Now it's up to Mbambazi Janet now to make sure that she does the finishing fantastic job for the team there. There we go there. Good shot, well played, well fielded there again. A misfield there, but that chance for coming for 2 again, well directed, good throw in Zurufat's hands. She went for the stumps. That is a bit tight from the umpire there, I'm telling you. Unfortunate for the for the Charity Cricket Club captain. But you all live to survive another day. But umpire was a bit harsh on that decision. But we can say that because we had a lot of chances to watch that ball. But a much needed breakthrough there for Gahanga Queens. Seeing the back of Dian Bimenyimana, the captain, walking off. And that in comes Neymar Michelin. She comes in when a team is on 57 for 2, needing 37 of 26. Can she be the one to support Janetti to see a team crossing the line? This is going to be interesting here, I'm telling you. Janetti now needs to take that responsibility. Goes up and catches the call. They can't get there. They're trying to push for 2 there. Another run out in place, but not a run out there. Good running there from Janetti and Neymar Michelin. 2 and over, number 10. 60 for the loss of 3 wickets now. 4 overs left. Who's going to come in and bowl? Belis Morikatet has got 1 over. Giovannis has got 1 over. Now there's still 4 overs left. There should be 2 overs that Gahanga Queens needs to squeeze in here to make sure that they apply pressure on Charity. Change of bowling there. Ruth Uyumana coming in to bowl a first over where it matters most. This is where you need to be bringing in your experienced bowlers. That's a gamble that Merve is taken. Slow left arm spin. Neymar goes up, catch and dropped again. Second time Cynthia Wera dropping a catch. Easy ones as you want them. And if you keep on dropping catches, the chance of you winning the game are closer to 0 here. Could start there from Ruth Uyumana. Again, Neymar and Michelin. Again. Drop it there. Those slow left arm spinners we've seen even in the morning, they're not easy to get rid of. Now we've got someone who's new at the crease like Neymar getting dropped again. Now considering another dot ball, conceding another dot ball, goes up in area. 1 run it is to Clarice Umtonuwase. Good throw there. Now comes the most experienced player in the squad, Janet Mbambas, with those slow deliveries that are coming in now. Let's see how she's going to bet there. She's got power to clear the boundary. We saw her doing that yesterday. Experience versus inexperience. The use of the feet. They hard on the ground. Did she find the gap? Zulfat Uwase, 4 runs it is. Poor fielding there from the boundary by Zulfat Uwase. This is something that Gahanga Queens has been exposed to. Boundary fielders not good enough to stop those boundaries. That ball should have been stopped considering the experience that Zulfat possesses. Much needed boundary there for Charity from Janet Mbambas. I talked about the experience. 29 of 20 balls here. Again, drop shot. Same region. Again, this time better. Fielding there from Zulfat Uwase. 1 run taken there, but the dugout of Charity is calling for 2 runs there. Telling Neymar to push. 2 deliveries left in this over. 5 runs so far. What answers does Neymar? Only 1 deliver left. 6 runs in this over. Neymar Michelin goes down at the ground. 1 run it is. And they've been hitting the stumps all of a sudden, these Ganga Queens fielders here. Now, end of over number 11. 67 runs on the board. 3 wickets have gone now. This is where the game is going to get interesting. Still, Ganga Queens need another over from someone else who's not Giovanni's, who's not Belis. Wase Zulfat comes. Together in terms of coming up with plans and field setting here. Zulfat was a deep square leg, deep extra cover, long on, mid wicket, mid off inside the circle, turning it away from the right hander. Let's see how Neema again is going to go about betting here, and she needs to make sure that she gets off strike and give Janet Mbambazi more strike. Bowde again tries to play around the legs, full and straight. Zulfat Uwase strikes again. 4 wickets have fallen here. Neema Micheline only facing 4 deliveries and managing to score 2 runs. In comes another left-hander. Sonia Irajenya, we know she can even strike the ball to the boundary. Now, being a lefty and a leg spinner coming into ball there, look at that delivery there. Googly ball there again from Zulfat Uwase. You'd expect the ball to be turning away from here, but this turned into the stumps. Then Neema Micheline was not anywhere closer in line with that delivery. Seeing his stumps shattered. Sonia Irajenya walks in. A left hander comes into the attack. "25 matches, 114 runs, a highest of 15. Not a lot of runs again to talk about there. She needs to step up an average of 7. Again, something that she needs to work around. But she comes in when a team needs runs now here, or the team needs to support Janet Mbambazi. The only simplest thing that she has to do is just get off strike and bring Janet Mbambazi on strike to do the finishing job. Zulfat Uwase leg spin coming into the left-hander. Interesting to see the field setting here from Merve Uwase. Zulfat Uwase coming round the wicket. 27 of 17 deliveries. Dot ball there, ball a bit more wide. If Sonia Iragenya just let that ball go, and that ball was going to be a wide there, an extra run. But just because she wants to get the ball there, she opted for that. But handling Zulfat Uwase, another dot, second dot plus a wicket. Again, she tries to go big, missing everything there. Good ball from Zulfat Uwase. Bowling a bit more quicker there. Yes, it is because it's a new batter. And the equation keeps on going up there. Required run rate has climbed up to 10, closer to 11. The moment it gets to 12 or 13, it's going to be hard. Again, goes across the line and the shout is there. Umpire Desire not interested in that.
Leonard, as you have been talking about, this game is going to reach until the last over there. It's going to be nice having a player like Janet Mbambazi. It's a challenge to us. Can I take this team? Can I take this win into our dugout? It's going to be more. She needs to be more aggressive. Another quick delivery. Chance of a catch. Look at that. The chance of run out there.
Run out it is. Janet, I don't know why she refused to run that run. There was a chance of a run there. Seriously, look at even Sola Yagi. Janet manages to get on the other crease and comes back. If Janet had taken off, I'm telling you that was going to be an easy thing. They wouldn't have lost this wicket here. Sonia Iragena went for zero after 3 deliveries again. Charity now in a bit of some trouble here. Losing their 5th wicket. Look at that. There, the shot was there. Well played over there. Should be catch, but that should have been an easy single there. Surufat again went for the stumps, but clever. Merve Owase does the finishing job there with the ball. Another 50 wicket goes again. Pressure is still mounting now again for the other batters. Just only leaving Janet Mbambazi on the other end. And this is the smartest thing that Merve was managing to get Janet to be on the other end and bowling to that again. As soon as we saw the fall of the captain, Diane Bimenyimana, all the wickets have started falling in again. That is something Charity needs to work forward again. The other batters again, they need to support the set batters again. And that's something that has not been happening. 27 of 13 deliveries. Interesting. Still, is it going to be a maiden double wicket here from Zulfat Diane Tusavimungu? 754 runs. 150, 16 is the average, and 87 runs is the highest. She comes in when a team is in a bit of some trouble there. So look at Zulfat toying with the batter there. Last delivery to bowl there. Just if she managed to bowl a dot, it's going to be a double maiden from Zulfat. Good over. Much needed there from Ganga Queens to make that comeback. Still have got 2 overs from Belis Murekatet and Giovanni's Uwase. Again, goes up an area. Catch is the call. But Janet is not interested in that single. They try to push her there. Lovely piece of throwing there. Janet is well aware that she has to be on strike now. So she was not interested in that single. But Diane Tusavemungu, I don't know if she was aware that there was only 1 ball left in that over. Then she pushed in for that single. Now you've got a new player on strike here now. And then you're needing 26 runs off 12 deliveries coming into bowl. That should be Murekatete Belis. It's going to be interesting to see how she's going to go about here. Yorkers are the only options that Belis needs to use here again. In field placing again, get guys on the boundaries, allow and get. Oh, I think if I'm Merve here, I'll risk 1 fielder in the circle here to make sure that I'll make it hard for someone like Ishimwe Dusavemungu to get off strike. Ball at least 3 or 4 dot balls to Dusavemungu there. Then if Janet comes in, there's going to be a lot of runs being asked from here. The game is going to be interesting. I told you we're going to have a good game here. We have been given a good game. Now, Janet Mbambazi has been sitting on 16 for quite some time here now. Again, lovely Yoka to start off with. Dot ball to start off the over. This is what Charity does not want. They need boundaries from here onwards.
That just well said. It's a good game to watch here. Seeing Murekatete is one of the experienced bowler. Let us see what she can manage to bring on the table. We're just seeing one of the best bowler from Sorwate smiling to the vice captain there. Another good delivery there, trying to play in the gap. But there's a just piece of good feeling from there to get single. But Janet said, let me take a responsibility there. I said, there's no land there. That brings Janet on the strike. Let us see 4 deliveries remaining from Beleze Murekatete. Bowling to one of the experienced bowlers. I'm telling you, she's going to find a loom there, giving us a loom so that she can access her strongest region. If you look at, they have got only 1 fielder there. Long off, long on, she's outside.
Good ball there from Murekatete. Lovely swing and a miss there from Janet, is trying to go for that deep mid-wicket region where there's no one. I don't know why Belize is bowling without a cow there. It doesn't matter that they need, but you need protection there. A couple of boundaries there. Janet can be able to hit sixes in that particular region. So you need that cow corner in there. It doesn't matter that you are in control, but you need to make sure that you quieten here. If she hits it to cow, she's going to get 1 instead of getting 4 or 6. So this is poor planning and poor field set from these Ganga Queens players here. Three dot balls in this over here again. So it's going to be interesting how she's going to finish up. Again, goes a bit more wider there. But it was within reach. Janet just did not move any footwork. Smart bowling there from Belize Murekatete. I've been talking about experience sharing up against each other here. Murekatete being on top now. 4 dot balls again in 1 run in this over. Janet Mbamba's on strike. 22 of 19 delivers. Last ball of this over. Again, Yoka. They were fielded there. Again on that ball. Allowed Janet to only get 1 single. That if that ball had not been stopped, it was going to go all the way to the boundary. Good piece of fielding there from Clementine Uwaisaba in the covers. Now the game gets interesting. 21 runs needed in an over. Off. Look at that Wem again dropping down. Again, those 2 wickets that they have lost in that 12 overs. At this point of time, Ganga Queens on 74 and Charity is on 68. So last over comes in. Last 6 balls. Number 15 comes into ball with from the road end, Giovannis Uwase. 24 runs needed in 6 overs. Very much doable here. 3 sixes, that gives you 18. 4 sixes, that gives you 24. 6 fours, that gives you 24. So they need to make sure that they get those ones. With Janet on strike here, I'm telling you, that is very much possible. Interesting game here to watch. Giovannis Uwase taking on Janet Mbamba's here. Did you get our tickets here? Okay. 70 for 5 after 13 overs. This is the last over, last 6 deliveries here. Janet Mbambazi. Yeah, she needs to take your team home. Bob, from wherever you are watching, I hope your heart is beating. Again goes for the Yoka. Now 4 runs it is. She didn't move to run there. She knew that exactly that ball was going to go all the way to the boundary. Again, if they score 5 fours in this over, I'm telling you, it's going to be game on here. Again, goes up. Catch is the call. There's Belize Murekatete now. They are trying to force in for 2 runs there. But you cannot take the arm of Belize Murekatete. Now you can look at Janet there. She's looking down. She knows exactly that they needed to do better than that. They need a lot of boundaries if they want to win this game. And Ganga Queens, anytime these guys takes a single, they know that they have got the chance of winning this game.
That's just well said. Let us see. The game changer is Chimwe. We call her Bebish.
That should go rest all the way to the boundary there. Yes, she is the game changer when they need boundaries. But because of the slowness of the outfield, That ball did not manage to reach, but it was a good effort there from Bebish to Savimungu Dian just to squeeze in that boundary. Giovanni was just straying on the legs there. You don't want to be bowling there, especially at the deep end of the innings. 7 runs in this over again. 17 needed. A partnership of 10 deliverers for between these two here. Now number 18, Diane to Savimungu on strike. Again, there is a gap there. Again, can they get there? 3 runs can be the one that they are pushing for there. Throw there again. They only settle for 2 runs. I think they need to do better than that there. They need to find that boundary there. 6 or a 4. Now 2 deliveries left here. Again, 9 runs scored off this over. 15 off 2 deliveries. 2 sixes will get you to 12. So I think it is Gahanga Queen's game here now. Unless if a miracle happens, a ball, a no ball, and a 6, it is very much possible. You never know.
Only by a 4.
There's Giovanni's 4 start. She's go big again.
That was just quite good bowling there from. Good batting there from Ishimwe. We call her game changer. Let us see what Giovanni's and her last 2 dot balls. Swing and miss there. She managed to get that dot ball. Now, I think the game almost goes in the hands of the Gahanga Queens. Now they can have got that smiling faces. It was a good game to watch here. And there's another wonderful game coming in within a few minutes after this one delivery remaining. In that Hampshire, taking on Sorgwate Girls Cricket Club. It has been being a derby. They have been competing each on the finals. Another beautiful delivery there. There's a catch there. But that was a poor fielding from Belize Mulekatete, trying to dive for a simple catch there. To just the end of the 14th over here. Gahanga Queens won the game. Won their 3rd game, and I hope that the students from Gahanga Queens are the one who are going to go back to school with their smiling faces after remaining one biggest game against in that Hampshire. It's gonna be another big game coming on the Friday. Look at that table where there's Kevin Awino. There's nothing to talk about it. Wamalo Katia, 18 balls, 15 runs, 1 4, strike over 84. Imenyimana Maridian, 26 balls, 22, 3 4s, strike over 84. Janet Mbabazi, not out, 28 of 22, 3 4, strike rate over 127. If you look at that strike rate, if they have got like 3 players who have got that strike rate, then Shimedu Sabimungu Dian, 847. Neymar, nothing to talk about that. Rajana Sonia. If you look at that bowling from Gahanga Queens, the 3 overs, 13 runs, 7 dot balls. Sorry, I beg my pardon. 3 overs, 13 dot balls, 7 runs, 1 wicket, quantum of 2. Outstanding performance. Zulfat, 3 overs, 10 dot balls, 18 runs, and 1 wicket there. Waisawa Clementina, 1 over, 5 dot balls, 4 runs, quantum of 4. Sentia, 3 overs, 6 dot balls, 22 runs. It was expensive, more expensive, 7.33. Wasa Giovanni, 3 overs, 6 dot balls, 22. Economy. If you look at how that Ruth Women 127, economy of 7. We catch up within post-match presentation for player of the match.